Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. You look at Austin, very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason.
And when you look at Austin, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Wilkins is out there with Kevin Willis. Then there's Maravich, and it's Young, and it's Mutombo in at the 5 spot. And for Austin, Smith is out there with Anthony, and it's LeBron James. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Houston at the 2-guard spot. And Anthony gets it to go. Here we are, late in the year. RJ, what's this time of the schedule feel like for a player?
Everybody's a little banged up. That's just part of it. You're going to be at about 75% of your strength right now, but that's what makes it fun. Can you push yourself further than the next guy?
To the middle, here's Smith. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. Here's Atlanta now. It's a 3-point game. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Willis up top. Young left side. The kick out to Wilkins. Off target from outside. The Longhorns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. A shot by LeBron, no good. And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks so much. I caught up with Austin's head coach. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Young with no one around. Atlanta again missing.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Here's Mutombo. Out to Maravich. The Hawks again can't hit. Longhorns leading by 5. Pass to James. In the corner, Smith with it. Anthony taking his time here. Smith sets the pick for Anthony. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for Atlanta. And here's Maravich. Young, a screen on Chamberlain. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Houston shot's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Chamberlain. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Willis. The Hawks trail by 8. Maravich kicks to Young. Outside Wilkins, trying to end the drought. And out of bounds, the Longhorns will take it. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Trae Young.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
LeBron James on the wing. Maravich defending. And they double up James. Out to Anthony. Pass to Smith. 5 on the clock. Austin moving it around. Launches a 3. Anthony can't hit. The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Wilkins. And the rejection by Smith.
Always a talented defender. Smith staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough blocks.
Atlanta's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Johnson with a screen on James. Young from outside. And it's Austin with the rebound. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Here's Young after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Young looking it over. Mutombo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
Now, here is Smith. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Houston. Smith. Pass to Houston. And so the ball is out of bounds. Wilkins touched it last.
And checking out the stats for Smith, how's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging about 7 points, just over 2 blocks, and 5 rebounds. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
And he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
And that one's good, Anthony.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
The Hawks again can't hit.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Took him no time at all on that one. Houston's got 8.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Here we go. Give it up, your Austin Anthony.
Making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Mutombo. And Trae Young subbed in for Maravich. For the Longhorns, they won their last contest, that game against Chicago. Pass to Wilkins. Misses the 3.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
Here's Rondo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Trae Young.
Yeah, Rondo just isn't afraid of getting hammered on the inside. Remarkable at getting under the skin of his opponents and forcing the issue.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
Ellis is checked in for Atlanta.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Okongwu. Smith on the wing. Ellis outside. Now Young. 6 on the shot clock. Okongwu with a screen on Rondo. Count it.
Trae Young.
56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Fires from deep. Houston's shot's good. Houston's got 11 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Ellis. Smith outside. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 13. Johnson, good.
And Johnson doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. I just love watching him go to work down low.
And taken away by Johnson. The 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Austin holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Austin.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
They've got Smith. He's out there with Anthony. Chamberlain is out there with James. And it's Houston at the shooting guard. And the rejection by Smith. And for the Hawks, Smith is out there with Trae Young. Then there's Johnson. And there's Livingston. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Johnson, a wide open look, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And zero hesitation from Johnson. Whenever ISO Joe has a look, he's going to let it go. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now, here's Johnson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Okongwu, the pass to Livingston. Rebounded by Anthony.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Hands it from downtown. LeBron's got 5.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays." Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's LeBron following the basket by Trae Young. James with it. Okongwu covering. Chamberlain, no good. The Hawks trail by 14. Pass to Young. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but
Take a break.
as far
Take a
as
break.
watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Free throw good, LeBron.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Willis, he checked in for Okongwu, and it's Wilkins in for Livingston. He hits both from the strike. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Get a break in the action. Now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Hawks. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens.
And, you know, right now for Atlanta, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And we keep waiting for them to turn it around and waiting and waiting. And at this point in time, I'm just going to say it's probably not going to happen.
Now, here is Smith. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And here's Young from the arc. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Young's got 7 points in the game. Austin leading by 13. Anthony in the corner. And once again off the mark by Austin.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Here's Willis. Count the basket. Willis has got his second bucket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's LeBron. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Back to Young. The tray. Chamberlain with the rebound. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Longhorns. At one point, they led by 16. Good on the three-point shot.
Dangerous from the perimeter. LeBron is definitely a threat from that corner.
Smith sets the pick for Young. Money from the wing. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And here's Anthony for three. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And the rejection by Smith. Chamberlain a screen. Anthony, the pass to Chamberlain. Banked in off the glass. And the Longhorns lead by 16.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Will off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Austin has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on three.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Young against James. Right side Wilkins. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. be on Josh Smith.
You can tell Dominique Wilkins just has that extra edge to his game. He's always hunting down his next bucket and willing to fight to get it.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Johnson. Maravich comes in for Smith. And it's Rivers in for Young. That free throw good. From Wilkins. And Austin calls their first time out of the game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
So Austin ends up going with the new group. As the season has progressed, these players have heated up from beyond the arc, the best three-point shooters since the All-Star break. Look at Stojakovic. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
And instead of wearing down as the season's progressed, his legs really seem to have gotten stronger, and so has his three-point shooting. Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
Rivers kicks to Wilkins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Willis. That ball. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. Willis has got 6.
And showing off that elite strength, Willis is said to be able to bench press upwards of 400 pounds. Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Fires from the corner, sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got his first points of the night.
And that jumper is what makes Porzingis such a threat offensively.
2 minutes.
Rivers passes to Maravich. Here's Willis, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. 8 points for him.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You really practice that every day.
Atlanta making some changes. Mutombo comes in for Okongwu. Young is subbed in for Doc Rivers. And it's Stojakovic missing. The Hawks trail by 13. And here's Maravich. No scoring in this one. Got it. Good job in the low post.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
On the wing, Stojakovic. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper. And the Longhorns lead by 14.
And Stojakovic, a super sniper. He can knock it down from anywhere, but the three ball is his specialty.
Here's Maravich. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
And when you think of Maravich, his ball handling and passing comes to mind. He's really sublime and unique in those categories.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Inside. Count that one, and the Longhorn lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Willis.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
Levine for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Willis has got his 5th rebound in this one. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. The kick out to Wilkins. The 3. Offensive rebound.
And when Mutombo is forcing the issue, it puts defenders in a bind, which is why you have to foul him there.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
He doesn't get the second one.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
With 3, Levine. And no good. And so that's the end of the first half. It's Austin up 11. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Atlantic, 35.
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now. And, Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
It had nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. We're like walking the ball up the court. Whoever's got it, we've got to attack.
At least effort is something you can control. Thank you, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Atlanta Hawks.
Well, they aren't defending the perimeter. Those shooters are loading up with confidence.
You can go out there and knock down a few, Chet. That's how bad the defense has been.
A backhanded compliment, if there ever was one.
He's a great shooter, Ernie.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. 11-point game. They've got Levine. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Ibaka. And it's Peja Stojakovic. And it's Rondo in at the one. So it's Smith sitting on the bench. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Mutombo. Trae Young is out there with Maravich. Then there's Kevin Willis. That's Wilkins in at the small forward position.
A strong man. Levine fights for the bucket, and he's rewarded with one more.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
And Levine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
Wilkins outside. Back to Young for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Hawks have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That free throw good from Young.
And Young, a fiery competitor, someone who enjoys getting under the skin of opposing players.
And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Amen Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Hawks trail by 12. Pass to Maravich. Shoots the 3. The shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. Maravich has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's why they call him the Pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game, and finding that one from deep.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Wilkins, the pass to Mutombo. Nails the baby hook.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
Outside, Levine. Outside, Stojakovic. Mutombo grabs the board. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Good.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
LeBron against Maravich. LeBron shot is off.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Young for 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Houston. And again, the Longhorns, no good.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Maravich with it. 9 points in the game so far, all by himself. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with it.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
Outside, Maravich. Smith against Lewis. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Willis. 10 points for him. And here's Wilkins from the arc. Josh Smith pulls it in. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's LeBron. And Willis pulls it down. Willis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Wilkins. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Wilkins has got 5 now.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Kevin?
Yeah, tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe is so active on the glass.
Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over. And the Longhorns with some changes. Chamberlain's checked in for Porzingis, and it's Johnson in for LeBron. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Longhorns. They led by as many as 18 points. And that one's good, Anthony.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot, and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Now, here is Maravich. 9 points in the game so far. Pocket 6. From the top of the key, and it's Austin with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Houston, and Austin another 3.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
They set the pick. Willis, the pass to Young. Good, and the nice assist from Willis.
3 points.
Young's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Hawks. Longhorns leading by 3. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off a pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 5. Young outside. Pass to Maravich. Mutombo sets a screen. And Pete Maravich with the 3. Maravich has got 12 points in the game.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Here's Houston. He's got 16. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now, here's Johnson. And again, it's Atlanta.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Pass to Houston. And here's Anthony for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Mutombo's got 8 rebounds in this game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Johnson. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Oh, and the dunk by Smith.
And no fear of where the D was on that one. Smith going right to the basket.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. The Hawks trail by 4. Outside Wilkins. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 7 rebounds in the game.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Again, it's Melo. He's lighting up the scoreboard, and this is what Anthony does.
55 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. High post Johnson. Young's there. Young with the steal. Here's Maravich. And it's Austin with the rebound. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Maravich with the steal. Johnson against Anthony. Up it goes, and the Austin lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Johnson.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have a reverse in their arsenal. Yeah, but you got to like that fearlessness of Johnson. Just outstanding at drawing contact on the way up.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he's good on the second. 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Young outside. There's the 3. That shot off. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Longhorns lead by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Johnson. Smith is out there with Anthony. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Houston at the 2. And so it's Atlanta with it, following the three-point basket by the Longhorns. Johnson, good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now Rivers, after the missed 3 by Carmelo. Now, here's Johnson. Chamberlain down low. He's guarded by Rivers. And he gets the bucket. And the Longhorns lead by 7.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Wilkins the screen. Back to Willis. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Timeout called the Longhorns. And the Longhorns with some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Chamberlain. LeBron comes in for Anthony. And it's Rondo in for Johnson. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Smith checked in for Okongwu. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message the Longhorns coach was giving to his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Rivers after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Wilkins with a screen on James. That shot wide open. Johnson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And Johnson, just great touch from outside. Love how quick that release is.
Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. Poked away. Stolen by Rivers. Oh, and here we go. Wilkins has got it. The fast break chance. Rivers with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Here's Wilkins. Again, the Hawks score.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Longhorns. They led by as many as 18 points. Driving in, plays it up and banks it in. Rondo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, how about the speed of Rondo there? Just terrific at getting in the lane and finishing at the rim.
Pass to Wilkins. No good from outside. Austin leading by 4. Houston, the pass to Porzingis. That's short off the rim. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Wilkins dishes to Rivers. Now, here's Johnson. His three-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Concentration off the charts. A chance for LeBron James to add one more.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Austin?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight. The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Mutombo misses.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
And it's in there. Houston's got 21.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside, Willis. Rondo against Young. The Hawks again can't hit. Austin leading by 9. Pass to LeBron. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 5 assists in the game. Hawks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. There's a screen by Willis. Here's Maravich, and stolen by James. Here we go. James heading to the hoop, and the dunk by James.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Tumbo grabs the board.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Austin.
It's James. No good from 3.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Willis with a screen on Rondo. Smith there for the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The strength and power of James down low.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intense.
All right, listen to the court. Come on, get loud for your breaker.
substitutions. Here's Young. It's Wilkins on the wing, covered by Anthony. Wilkins in the post. Anthony on him. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
The Hawks trail by 15. Wilkins with it. Now Anthony defending. And the rejection by Ibaka. Levine. Now Jordan. Anthony fires. Off target from outside. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Here's the floater. And that's in there.
And this is what makes Young so lethal. His ability to make tough, contested shots look effortless.
Here's Anthony. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Jordan. Now Levine. 5 to shoot.
Hawks foul. Kevin Willis. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Anthony. A three-pointer. Good.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Longhorns.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
Anthony fires. He drills the three.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now, here is Young. Shot clock at 5.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
At the line for the Hawks, Trey Young. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And so Young nails them both. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
So no problem for the Longhorns as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. Now it's time for our Player of the Game.